Once considered a hidden gem, Croatia has surged to the very top of popular countries in Europe, and how could it not? Untouched nature, thousand-year-old towns, and remarkable culture all make Croatia a must when visiting Europe. But if you're wondering which cities to check out during your visit, then stick with us as we dive into the top 10 Croatian cities you shouldn't miss. Number 10. Zagreb. There's no bad time to visit Croatia's largest city, Zagreb. The city is picturesque and Christmas markety in the winter, has stunning springs, mild autumns, and not too stifling summer months. In warmer months, the horseshoe of 9 parks often has food stands and music stages, as well as cooling shade and leaping fountains. And believe me when I say you won't need more than a couple of days to do the basics. A wander through the medieval twin old towns, Kaptol and Gradec, a spin around the fairy tale cathedral, and one of its many museums, visiting the morning Dolak food and flower market, and lastly drinking lots of beer. To be honest, over 3 days, you might catch an opera or ballet at its custard-hued National Theatre, swim in Lake Jarun, or hike the forest of Medvednica National Park. Either way, you'll eat like a king and enjoy plenty of hearty dishes, from rustic Croatian classics at Stari Fiaker to delicately crafted creations at the Michelin-starred restaurant Noel. But if you tuck into just one thing here, it should be the baked strukli, which is made from pockets of creamy sauced cottage cheese-filled dough, scoffed in Lastruk's secret leafy courtyard. Number 9. Split. The smallest of Croatia's big 3 tourist hubs, Split is living history. Much of the city center is built around the remains of Roman ruins, while you can still see crumbling walls jumbled in with chic shops and Venetian-style squares. Split is popular, especially during the day when cruise ships pull in and passengers from early flights try to kill time before hopping on afternoon ferries. However, things calm down at around 4 p.m., so stay the night to soak up the magic of the cobblestone streets, from wine bars to traditional konoba kitchens. And if you only have a day trip for this part of your city break, then by all means, escape the madness by wandering further into Split, cause the city is very walkable. And during the trek, experience all the rich history the city holds, from Diocletian Palace to the sprawling neo-Renaissance Republic Square, or even further west to the bars and restaurants of Veli Varos on the way to Marjan Park. Number 8. Zlarin. Close to Sibenik, the island of Zlarin is best known for its exquisite handmade red coral jewelry. It was also the first island in Croatia to eliminate single-use plastics back in 2019, and in the summer of 2021, it was joined by the nearby island of Krapanj as part of a special Archipelago Without Plastic campaign. Locals head here for its beautiful beaches, which may have pebbles in place of sand, but offer clear, warm waters perfect for swimming, floating, and snorkeling. Other popular waterfront activities include sea kayaking and stand-up paddle boarding, while landlubbers can enjoy hiking, biking, and rock climbing. The island is car-free, giving you the perfect excuse to explore it by bike or on foot. Accommodations are few and far between, with just one hotel and a limited amount of apartments available for rent. So during more crowded times of the year, like summer, it might be worth staying nearby in Sibenik and visiting Zlarin as part of a day trip instead. Number 7. Rovinj. A string of sweet little seaside towns may lie in Istria, the heart-shaped peninsula in Croatia's northern Adriatic, but Rovinj steals the show for its storybook beauty. The area is so stunning it tends to get regularly jam-packed with visitors between June and September, so the locals will generally try to avoid it that time of year. It's best to head to Rovinj outside of that busy season, ideally in October or from April to May. You can also book a stay at the ultra-sleek Grand Park Hotel Rovinj, one of Croatia's most luxurious properties. This hotel is particularly an architectural beauty with a cascading structure that slopes down to the sea in a twine of fragrant garden terraces. But that's not all. The hotel offers stunning views of Rovinj's old town, which includes charming cobbled piazzas and narrow steep lanes leading up to the beautiful Baroque St. Eufemia Church. At the hotel's fabulous Albaro Wellness and Spa, try the Botana bodywork treatment, which involves using a stimulating combination of hemp balm, a traditional Rovinj boat's Botana ore, and intense rowing motions to massage your sore spots. Then end the day with a meal at the property's Cap Aurio signature restaurant. Oh, and don't leave without checking out the hotel's secret art room. I hear it's a world of its own. Number 6. Gorski Kotar. While the country's coast may be one of the best places to visit in Croatia for local residents and visitors alike, general interest in the great outdoors has spiked in recent years. The Verdant region has become the it destination lately, especially for city dwellers looking for an easy-to-reach pocket of pristine nature. Wolves, bears, and the endangered Eurasian lynx can be spotted roaming through Rinsak National Park. Gorski Kotar also offers a number of chic cabins and lodges to rent, such as the spectacular Casa Noob and the adorable Groska Bashka. On the other hand, don't miss the chance to indulge in a meal of wild edibles and game meats at the Vagabond's Cabin Mountain Hut, where the nettle bread is a real treat. Number 5. Sibenik. Few visitors to Croatia pay heed to the coastal city of Sibenik in central Dalmatia. It usually tends to get overshadowed by Split, located just an hour to the south, and of course Dubrovnik, but in reality what visitors are missing is a true seaside gem, one of a handful of cities in the world, with 2 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, St. James Cathedral, a domed basilica built entirely of stone between 1431 and 1535, and the Venetian-era St. Nicholas Fortress situated on an islet across the Old Town. Sibenik is also home to a number of charming heritage hotels, including Boutique Armerun, which opened in the summer of 2021 along the seafront just steps from the cathedral, and Pellegrini, a seasonal restaurant graced with the Michelin star, where owner and chef Rudi Stefan conjures up some of Croatia's most innovative cuisine. Number 4. Pag. Taking a trip to Pag is comparable to taking a trip to the moon. Yes, I said it. The island is well known for its barren, lunar-like landscapes, as well as for the epic parties that take over the beaches of Zrče come summertime. But beyond the raucous revelry, the island is home to one of Croatia's loveliest family-run hotels, Bosinak, with sports and award-winning winery and a Michelin-starred restaurant within a beautifully renovated stone building. The hotel is surrounded by olive groves and vineyards just inland from the coastal town of Novalja, giving an extraterrestrial type of beauty that'll leave you stunned. Pag is also known for its fragrant, hard, and strong sheep's milk cheeses. Gligora Dairy, which keeps racking up awards internationally, offers tasting of this local delicacy. But while on Pag, check out the Pag Triangle, a mysterious land formation near Novalja that's rumored to be the site of a UFO landing, and the walkway through the ancient olive grove of Lun, where most of the trees are as many as 1,500 years old. Number 3. Vis. During filming, the cast of Mamma Mia! Here We Go Again danced and sang on Vis's beaches. Now it's your turn, and my, how can you resist Steniva? It's a natural amphitheater formed by cliffs with just a narrow channel opening to the sea. The pebbles are smooth, the air clear, the water calm, and lunch is octopus salad in a fisherman's shack. Boat tours from Hvar, another town in Croatia, pull up by noon so visitors can arrive early at this amazing destination. Or go exploring to Vis's endless dreamy wild coves waiting to be discovered. Number 2. Inland Istria. While first-time visitors to Istria, easily one of the best places to visit in Croatia, make a beeline for the coast, those in the know find their way to the peninsula's green interior. And as soon as you hit those curvy country roads winding their way through the woods, vineyards, and olive groves, you'll see why. It's easy to swoon over the area's bucolic charm, home to medieval towns strewn across the hilltops and shady forests where prized truffles hide. And if you wonder a little more, you'll discover the rising trend of luxury villa rentals in the serene Istria countryside. One such gem is Stanzia Vinela, a charmingly renovated hamlet now transformed into a rustic chic retreat. Adorned with wabi-sabi-inspired interiors, it offers an unforgettable experience with an infinity pool that grants stunning views of the picturesque town of Motovan, perched on the nearby hill. And if you're craving the taste of authentic Istrian cuisine, don't miss out on the opportunity to dine at Toklaria. This ancient olive mill has been converted into a delightful tavern situated atop a hill overlooking the enchanting village of Polje. Number 1. Dubrovnik. Forget the usual advice of touring Dubrovnik's 16th century city walls early in the morning, as large groups flock to this UNESCO World Heritage Site around that time. Instead, start your day in a more relaxed manner. Take a leisurely stroll around the residential streets on the city's south side, enjoying the picturesque sights of hanging laundry and cats basking in the sun. Alternatively, you can visit the Franciscan monastery, where you'll find art and a charming cloister surrounded by the sweet fragrance of orange trees. Then once you're ready for refreshments, head to Buza Bar, which sits on cliffs outside the walls and served as an inspiration for scenes in Game of Thrones. Climb the stairs at Gundulik Square and follow signs for cold drinks and the most beautiful view to reach this breathtaking spot, overlooking the shimmering sea and the creamy stone architecture of Dubrovnik. And as the afternoon progresses and the temperature drops, the crowds start to thin out. That's the ideal time to take a walk along the city's ramparts, bathed in the soft light of late afternoon. And for the best views, head to Minseta Tower, which offers a panoramic perspective of Dubrovnik, often referred to as the Pearl of the Adriatic. Then finally, if you crave an even higher vantage point, consider riding a cable car 400 meters up Mount Surge to witness Dubrovnik's terracotta rooftops glowing in the sunset. To avoid long queues, I'd advise you to purchase your cable car tickets online in advance. Which of these places are you willing to check out on your next trip to Croatia? Let us know in the comments section below. And once you're done, make sure to check out these videos shown on your screen right now. They're just as awesome. So click on one and I'll see you there.